skirts at their knee, those are the girls who get pressure because they're like, oh, why your mother ain't make you, why you didn't get another skirt? So what you do is you wear the skirt that's at your knee to out the house, but on the bus or on your way to wherever, you change it to the skirt that's above your thigh.
Or you roll it. You can
roll it, but if you roll it, it messes up the pleat.
Oh, see, that makes sense. That's so funny.
And if you put on the high socks, it gives the illusion that your skirt is not so short, so that way you can still get in to school.
Look at her dropping all this knowledge.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. You gotta talk to people so you understand why. We don't ever want to know why. We just label somebody.
Yeah, we
don't label me. Be like, no, she flipped out because she went off because, or nah, I don't mess with C like that because I know X, Y, and Z. Not you just assuming.
She crazy.
Okay?
Yeah.
The C stand for chill.
The C stands for chill. Okay. The S stands for super.
Okay.
I'm not. Yeah. That's it. I'm not simple or simple-minded or whatever. I can't say crazy because of S. Like,
That's all right.
But that makes sense. Like, but it just goes so far back. Like my cousin had sent me some information about chaos, and her thing that she was saying was like it has been forced upon us as people since the beginning, like the 1800s. It's like drama has always been, like with the Tulsa, the bombing of Black Wall Street. We were fine. They came from chaos.
Wait a minute.
What happened?
Did you guys know, because I gotta drop these jewels. If I ever find something, did you know that that's what the Gap Band stand for?
Girl, yes. You dropped the bomb on me.
You dropped the bomb on me.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, why do we make a hit out of tragedy? Okay,
but don't explain it.
Never,
because that song came out in possibly like 1970 somebody, possibly 80, and it is now 2020, and we just figuring that out.
They probably couldn't say
Charlie Wilson, you still around? I'm gonna need you to put some stuff in this book that you got. The book is good, and I understand. Uncle Snoop, y'all done did what y'all needed to do. I'm with all of that, but these are certain things that our culture needs to know. Just like the Bullies in House Party. I forgot.
Full Force.
That came out, 91, 92?
Something like that.
Well, shoot, I wasn't an adult until I realized that they was really brothers.
Wait, except for Bow-Legged Lou, right? I think
they're all brothers.
Every single one of them?
They're all brothers, blood brothers. This is what I'm saying. Y'all got to know the culture and
and they're nice.
And they're so sweet.
They wrote music for NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. Now, I knew that them boys had some rhythm, but I just thought it was Justin Timberlake's Curls. I just didn't know who was writing, but it was the Full Force brothers.
But if I say Full Force, people might not know who that is. But I say, the people from House Party, the bullies who was running around with kids, you like, oh snap. And then you start to think, oh snap, they were really a group. See, I sit back and I look at so many different things, and our culture slept on so many of those great movies that was coming out back in the 90s. Y'all need to rewatch it and rewatch it as an adult. We say certain things about Disney movies, and I'm not an advocate about all of them, but I am an advocate for Beauty and the Beast. Okay. And the reason why is because it teaches this man how to be delicate, not necessarily feminine, but how to deal with a woman, because they come from two different worlds. And this is all based about love. Look at the Beast, he a hood rat. No offense, but you're a hood rat. So now Miss Bell come in and she show you how to sip porridge and be kind and have manners and gentle.
And that women read books.
Now look pretty. The spell, and they're smart. The spell was released, and look, now she got a castle. They happy, no drama. Mrs. Pot and Mr. Teacup, good.
All of them. The kid, he ain't a little cup no more with the chick.
He good. he good. And I don't understand. So when I fast forward again to our culture movies, House Party 2. House Party 2 was all about college, and not just kid going to college, but saying why it was necessarily important, and it showed you structure and friendship. Yeah. And I have to really look at today's society, and I'm going, this is why we crazy. And this is why we in a pattern of chaos, because that's all that's into us. From the music of shoot 'em up, bang, bang, kill him, kill her too, tap that, ba-da-da, maybe call me tomorrow, and go into the trap. Because that's all that's about. But in the 90s, it was, we break up to make up, and this is what we're going to do because I got you and you got me, regardless of whatever it may be. And if Papa was a Rolling Stone, Papa still took care of home. Now today, everybody want to be a Rolling Stone, don't take care of home or the stone that you roll.
Shout out to Future.
Okay.
Future. Why he got that name? Like, he just dropping gems, and I mean
Setting us back. Yes. For all them kids.
And Lil Wayne.
But look at Ciara.
See, she did great. I can't believe she dated Bow Wow.
Man, they look like a lot of people done date Bow Wow. A lot of people done
dated Bow Wow still looks like little Bow Wow. And Ciara looks like she done became a grown woman.
Because she got with somebody that elevated her. We have to stop dating people because they are cute.
They elevated each other. Let's look at it like that too. Because did you see his girlfriend when he got called to get the for the what's it called when they do the draft? Mm-hmm. Ooh, his girl was she looked like a Rottweiler. Did you see that picture? Okay, so they look good together. They both look good now.
Well, beyond the looking good surface, the mentality of it. Like when them two got together, they said, "Listen, we're not going to sleep with each other because we want to know who we actually are."
Really?
Yeah, they didn't sleep together. Know that. Yes, they didn't sleep together for a while.
Really?
And they were content, but the world made fun of them. And the world started being mean to Ciara because Russell started to like lose 2 or 3 games or something like that. And they like, "Oh, you all in love. So since you in love, you messing up the team." That's what I'm saying. We tear beautiful things down versus trying to understand it, and then you secretly want what they have.
That's exactly it.
Because now everybody is like, "Oh, look at Ciara and Russell."
They hate us.
Man, Russell done bought Ciara's masters. They own their own sports team. She got married in a castle. Every time you see them, they happy and they doing stuff together. He's raising somebody else's child. Yep. And it's the fact of not raising and I'm throwing it in your face. No, let me teach your child something. Yes. So it's all about who you interact with and then who you keep in your life as a circle, and stop creating patterns of chaos.
That's true.
Because with Ciara, when you think about it, when she broke up with Future, all of the songs that she was making was sad, baby, I promise, and I could come back, and if I was a boy, and all this stuff. Now when you get with Russell, what is it? Level up.
That was funny.
Black girl Melanie. Like, it's just different. Mm-hmm. We have to truly like uplift each other, whether we friends or whether we colleagues or whatever it may be.
So talk about this, because when she got with Russell, she could have been in the pattern of chaos, right? So, and he could have been in some sorts of, so when you come together and you have maturity or you talk, and y'all decide we're going to be mature, then y'all can uplift together. You know, she can lift him and he can lift her in different ways, but they're going towards the same goal. Because now they got children. Could you imagine Russell has to call that little baby Future? That's his name, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like, I'm bringing up his dad every time I call his name, but I'm mature enough to not care. I'm mature enough to teach him how to swim and take him to run and do all this other stuff. Like, I'm not bitter, you know what I'm saying? And Ciara's
when you got time to be bitter when you on boats and buying your own stuff.
Man, that man got a practice. Well, I'm sure this COVID break gave him time to breathe, because they still got to work out. But look, they working out in their 45-acre whatever.
But you know what?
And she pregnant, happy.
I know.
Glowing. Again.
Taking selfies.
So with the stomach out.
But then when you hear, because Future just had another kid too.
Always.
That's drama, chaos. And again, you're not trying to fix it. See, if you're subject to patterns and chaos, some are avoidable and some are not. But now, if you have always been subject to it, and then somebody can show you to uplift this and say to you, "Okay, listen, we're not going to do this anymore." It is your choice to say, "I think I like this. Let me see where this goes." If nobody stops it and be the bigger person, and if you're not willing to open up your mind, you're going to stay in the pattern.
Question though,
girl, answer.
That's facts. Now, what about the person who loves the chaos, who doesn't want to change and uplift and elevate because they're afraid of what happens when I let go of chaos? Now I have to be accountable and responsible and love you or love myself in a way that I don't, because like Future, I keep bringing him up, but he got so many kids, and there's a lot of celebrities or non. There's a lot of hood dads or whatever who got a bunch of kids, and it's like they just breaking women's heart left and right, creating these babies and leaving those babies. So now the mom is pregnant, chaotic because of arguing with the dad, and all those endorphins is going into the baby, and then the baby come out just crying, screaming, and then dad's never around, and it's like then he goes off and bounces to the next chick, new baby. The baby's got to meet each other because the mom's probably connected, you know, because I want to know why my baby daddy ain't at my house. Well, he's over at the other baby mama house, and now I got to talk to you so we can coordinate. Let's run up on them. But it's like all that drama, and those kids have to endure that, and it's crazy. But what if you just love that life? You just love that chaotic life, and you decide, because most men, well, back in the gap, They don't stop the chaotic life when it comes to women and doing what they do until they're elderly.
Yep.
And they got a cane. And you got that two-door Cadillac. You know what I'm saying? And you wearing nothing but little sweatsuits and soft sneakers now. You know, that's all you wearing now. And you too old to play that chaotic game. So now you looking for a young girl. Because you haven't matured. You haven't matured since the age of that. So that was probably your 20s. You was acting stupid. Now you 67, and now you're ready to elevate up out of that chaotic lifestyle. And so you looking for somebody in their 20s.
Yeah.
Because that's where you stop growing at. And that I can't stand that. Them old dudes hanging out at Home Depot. That's where they at, ladies. They at Home Depot waiting for you to walk by. Like, hey, pretty thing.
Baby, they're at the supermarket. It's the supermarket. It's the braiding salons.
What, the old men's?
Listen, you gotta figure out where you gonna find your next shorty.
That's a library.
Everybody ain't going to church. Libraries. Girl, bye. When I went to the library's not even a library anymore. It's a club now. Because everybody is speaking and half the equipment don't work. I could just keep going beyond.
They don't even open till 11.
Barely.
I never heard of that.
Barely.
Girl, right, because we're still East Coast. So we don't, the library is usually the first thing open.
Yep, and quiet because ain't nobody going in there.
Right.
But you mentioned about Future and the chaos and different things of that. I just want to piggyback off something. For the people who continue to have multiple children, I need you guys to think that these children are going to grow up. And you're going to have to explain your actions. And for whatever reason, I don't think that people really sit there and take the time to say, you know what? My child is going to grow up. So before I pow and shoot him, bang, bang with this person to reproduce, is somebody pregnant over here? Is somebody already pregnant over there? Because there's not, I want to speak to someone who's ever been in that situation to where you had to sit down and explain to your children while all of them are the same age and they got 5 different baby mothers.
Ain't nobody finna call on that.
Of course not.
That is so ashamed. That's shameful.
It's shameful, but it only becomes shameful when you are held accountable because when these kids are born, it's easy because you're spending time here, and they don't know any better. And even if all 3 of them play together, the parent is really the only one that's subject to the drama at that time until they get able to 16 to 17 to where they got questions. And they're like, wait a minute, I'm 16 and you 16 and a half. So that doesn't make sense.
Right.
And then you can't get mad at the repercussions of what these kids may feel because you're putting them in a chaotic cycle because now they're like, well, my daddy did it. So I guess that this is supposed to be the subject or how I'm supposed to be treated or whatever it may be.
This is cool. This is how it goes.
And that's not okay. So now you got all of these. And imagine if you got multiple step people, multiple divorces and multiple kids. If you're married 5 times and you got one removed and accepted a step and then reproduced. This is confusion.
Now they call it blended.
It's not even blended because you're not mature enough to blend.
Right. You just in there. You just a stand-in, I guess. You just a stand-in, a temporary stand-in, like a filler. And you just filling her.
Yeah, you just filling her until you don't want to feel it no more.
Exactly.
But there's no commitment, and that's why I mentioned what I mentioned about the music. Regardless, at the end of the day, all of this is media. And if people say it's really more so what you consume, but honestly, it's about what you want to live your life to be. Because I can watch a whole bunch of nonsense on television all day. Yeah. But I'm not saying, okay, that's what I want to go out and do. I have made a very, very strong promise to myself. I will not have children unless I get married. Now, I'm not saying that we can't get divorced tomorrow. Right. I didn't say any of that. But I'm just saying, like, give me something so that where we can move forward from it instead of just hopping in the sheets where I don't know how you want your child to be raised and I don't even know if I like you. Right. Or vice versa.
Oh, that's funny.
Because so many people keep having kids by different people, and then after you leave that one person, now you got to deal with the drama from whether it's court systems or bitterness or whatever, which is a pattern of chaos that just doesn't stop.
We need therapy. From the jump. Because some people have babies with somebody, they don't like them at all, but they like how they look aesthetically and like, oh, my baby could get those eyes. And that's it. That's it.
Like the hair, for instance, when they say, oh, I want to have people used to say back in the day they want to have a Puerto Rican baby so they can have good hair and stuff like that. But now you can't connect with that child because you don't know what's going on.
Man.
So it's a lot. We have to prevent the chaos that we are creating in our own lives and don't mimic what's outside unless you want that to be your life. So move accordingly. What advice do you have for anybody as your final thought?
My advice would be, can y'all please turn off y'all's TVs and your computers just for an hour a day, maybe 5 minutes ever so often, until it adds up to an hour, until it gets easier for you, and just meditate and think. What do you want for yourself? Because what they showing on TV is programming you to think that that's how you need to think, and that's the only way to think. Mm-hmm. And it's not true. So I need everybody to disconnect for just a second. Yeah. Don't be out of sync or out of touch. Let people still be able to connect with you, but like just detach for a second. Come out the matrix and just breathe and meditate. And figure out what direction do I really want to go in. And then go after that. And you will achieve it. You know what I'm saying? And you will gain like-minded people. You just got to put it out there. Put that energy out and you'll get it back. So
I agree. Well, guys, again, this is Conscious Conversations on Wednesday with Ciara and Miss Stacy. Thank you so much for watching. And as far as my final thought is concerned, monitor the patterns of chaos that you follow. You can have whichever life that you want. You can mix and mingle with certain people, but energy is real. Listening is very, very important, and moving with a positive attitude gets you a lot forward in life. So on that note, up next is Mr. Dr. Rodriguez and, of course, his co-host Ciara, and we are going to talk about everything health to keep you healthy and longevity. So this is going to be interesting. Guys, also next week, you guys want to drop any ideas, you can go to www.theccwcshow.com. Thank you so much for watching. This is Conscious Conversations on 1540 and Edge Radio Network. Bye.
Do you ever leave work and wish you were going anywhere but home? Hi, I'm Dr. Viviana Coles, and I named that feeling Homeward Bound Dread. At Houston Relationship Therapy, we help couples and individuals work through the many challenges faced while in relationships. Our experienced and dedicated relationship therapists can help make going home a welcome thought for you. Call 713-542-2221 or book online at houstonrelationshiptherapy.com. Schedule your appointment today and rediscover intimacy now at Houston Relationship Therapy.
This is KGBC, Galveston, Houston, 1540 AM, and K269GS, Pasadena, 101.7 FM.
1540 AM and 101.7 FM Houston, Pasadena, Clear Lake, Galveston. 1540 AM and 101.7 FM. Edge Radio.
Business owners, thought leaders, when you're ready to connect with new customers, your radio station has the edge you need to succeed. Call 281-744-0446. For more information, call 281-744-0446.
This is Dr. Arango with Arango Chiropractic Clinic. Do you wake up with stiffness and chronic low back pain? Do you have swelling and limited movement in your neck, hips, knees, or ankles? Do you feel fatigue and chest discomfort when breathing? These are just some of the symptoms of ankylosing spondylitis, or AS. Ankylosing means joining together. Spondylitis means swelling of the body of the vertebrae. Manipulative therapy performed by osteopaths and doctors of chiropractic is an effective method of treatment of ankylosing spondylitis.
Contact us at 713-868-6166, or for more information, visit our website at HoustonChiroClinic.com, 713-868-6166.
Are you ready to be pushed over the edge? Edge Radio, coming soon to 1540 AM and 101.7 FM Houston, Pasadena, Clear Lake, Galveston.
Our business is helping your business from Galveston to Houston and beyond. 1540 KGBC.
Well, give us a call. 281-744-0446. 281-744-0446. Been feeling a little edgy lately? Listen to Edge Radio. That'll push you over the top. 1540 AM and 101.7 FM.
Advertising doesn't cost you money, it makes you money.
Well, give us a call. 281-744-0446. 281-744-0446.
How do airplanes fly? What's in this box? What does this thing do?
Kids are curious about everything, including guns. Learn how to store your gun securely and make your home safer at endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by End Family Fire, Brady, and the Ad Council.
Are you having trouble recalling a conversation with your partner that didn't end up in a fight? Hi, I'm Dr. Viviana Coles, and I know that for many couples, effective communication does not come easy. At Houston Relationship Therapy, we help couples and individuals work through the many challenges faced while in relationships. Our experienced and dedicated relationship therapists can help you and your partner talk about even the most sensitive topics. Call 713-542-2221 or book online at HoustonRelationshipTherapy.com. Schedule your appointment today and rediscover intimacy now at Houston Relationship Therapy.
1540 AM and 101.7 FM Houston, Pasadena, Clear Lake, Galveston.
145 over 92.
180 over 111. I had a heart attack and a cardiac arrest and then a stroke.
Your blood pressure numbers could change your life. Lowering your high blood pressure could save you from a heart attack or stroke. If you've stopped your treatment plan, restart it or talk to your doctor about creating one that works better for you. Start taking the right steps at manageyourbp.org.
Now I'm trying to get better, stronger than ever.
Brought to you by the American Heart Association, American Medical Association, and the Ad Council.
1540 AM and 101.7 FM. Edge Radio. Are you ready to be pushed over the edge? Edge Radio. Coming soon to 1540 AM and 101.7 FM Houston, Pasadena, Clear Lake, Galveston.
At Avanta Health Professionals, we are a dedicated medical practice designed to meet your health needs in the most efficient manner possible. At Avanta Health Professionals, we specialize in medical services that include diabetes, heart disease, pain management, hypertension, obesity. For more information, visit us at avantahealthprofessionals.com.